So for at least a year now, YouTube's had this feature where it'll auto-generate something for you to respond to certain comments with. Or at least that's how long it's been giving me responses. So it seems like how it works is that they scan comments you've typed out before to try and mimic how you talk, combined with whatever the comment you're going to respond to says. And I'm probably best known for making way too many Oni Plays animated. Jesus Christ, there's 46. And that's a very specific niche sense of humor, so I get a lot of joke comments and give them joke answers. And this machine algorithm that they probably barely even tested before implementing can't really understand the context behind why this stuff's being said, or the fact that they're all supposed to be ironic, and that just seems like it breaks it. And I get some of the most alien, downright schizophrenic sentences I've ever heard out of this thing. And I've gotten enough of these to show them off in a video. And I've got exactly 2 reasons why. Shits and giggles. Alright, let's do it. So first off, just to be absolutely fair, for the most part, this thing gives me sane, albeit kind of stilted and generic responses like, "Thanks! Practice makes perfect!" Like, you know, that's like whatever, but I'm not just gonna go in and say thanks to every single comment when hearting them is also just you push a button and it gets the idea that you appreciate it across just fine. But here's the one that inspired me to make this video. This is from a joke short I made that's like 30 seconds, so I'll just let it play. Yo, I just got scammed, right? So I got Pokemon Black and White, right? That's what they're called. Clearly not in black and white. There's infinite more colors. Look at this, look at this. Does that look like black and white to you? Look at that. I want my money back. And, so Sammy, can I say the rest of that name? Alright, his actual channel name is Samu Finelli. We're calling him that. He said, "Don't worry, dude, I got you. My dad works at Pokemon." And so the auto responses I could have given him are, "Tell him to unlie to me. My tears are real." And, "Can he work a miracle? Tell him I need a refund on my childhood." What the hell is unlying? Oh, I guess that would be telling the truth. Never mind. I did a video where people could send in a request and I would animate it in Flipnote Studio. And Navy SEAL requested I animate Ugby Mumba chewing on a gun. And I didn't know what that was, so I was really scared that I would look it up and it would be like some racist caricature or something just because of the name. But nope, it's just a video game character. And this is what I ended up making, why not? So he left this comment on the video, and the autoresponder just like read my mind. Look at that. Also, "That name is a fever dream name." Like, see, that's what's wrong with this. It can't come up with anything new. It just knows that people always say fever dream when they're describing weird stuff, so it just regurgitates that. We got another comment from Navy SEAL here. This one was from the video Complete My Challenge, where the challenge in question is to just watch this guy breathe awkwardly for 10 minutes. He commented, "I completed your challenge. I watched all the way, and it was awful. Now where's my $200? There is no $200. So now it's trying to write jokes, I think. Cool, wow, yay. I gotta say, I love how you draw Zach. Literally my favorite way of drawing him. I love your videos. Please make more. I will watch. He's supposed to be like the trench gremlin from the start of the video. That's why he looks so sickly and pale." And there is no trench gremlin anywhere in the videos. That was my original like channel mascot thing, was this, which is a goblin, not a gremlin. Actually, the name, there's not even any like special story behind it at all. I tried like 20 different usernames, but every time I came up with one, I'd just look it up to make sure no one else had it, and someone always did. And Trench Gremlin was the first one I tried that wasn't already taken, so I stuck with that. You just get this gremlin wearing a trench coat from the movie Gremlins, and then you get me. So I drew this, and someone commented, "Nice, Squim looks 5 seconds from a panic attack, as he should. That's just his natural state of being." Yeah, sure, I'll give you that one. So I did a big Q&A when I hit 1,000 subscribers, and this is one of the questions. Adore this channel. Which video are you most proud of and had the most fun making? None. or both, because I've only ever made 2 videos, as everyone knows. So for this one here, you know, the part where he's at the restaurant in the dark is my favorite part. I'm so glad you noticed. I got that one not once, but twice. It also just straight up copied an actual comment I wrote for the other choice. And yeah, there's no restaurant in the dark scene in any video, or even in anything. Wait, is there? Oh yeah, actually the fucking Duckman did that. Like, he kills the power in the restaurant so he doesn't have to look at his ugly date. So like, I guess, there you go. And we're saving the most unhinged one for last, and also the one with the most elaborate context for why it exists. So I animated this Oni Plays bit about them pitching a Pixar movie about a monkey with a prolapsed ass. Yeah. So a lot of the comments on there, including mine, had the word prolapse in them somewhere. So around 2 weeks later, I got this animation out a day after the original video came out, probably a record. So the real life Freddy Krueger, because he's a known fan of Oni Plays, said, "Bro pumped this out as soon as he could, lol." And so the auto response said, "I've been working on this for like a year, but YouTube blocked it because I used some prolapsed imagery." So it just made up its own production facts that aren't even true, and we talked about prolapses so much in the comments of that other video that it ended up thinking that was a signature part of my brand. Great. That's just wonderful. So sad it took a year due to the prolapsed imagery, but glad it's finally out. It's amazing how he had the foresight to even make the animation before the audio even existed. Truly a most based animator. Alright, that's all of them. I didn't know how to end this. Bye.